What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here. I want to welcome you to the Profit Power Hour. Everyone should be able to see me right now. I'm going to go ahead and pull up our normal welcome screen. I mean, you should be able to see the screen now, not the camera just yet. So go ahead, and if you're in here and you got in here early or on time, go ahead and type in a 1 in the chat box and just confirm that you can see my screen. All right, so just go ahead and confirm so my team can make sure that everyone in the chat can see my screen. All right, awesome. I want to welcome you all to the Profit Power Hour tonight. I'm excited to have you here testing out a new microphone this week. So hopefully that goes well. Waiting on like my really good studio microphone to get shipped to this house. So kind of testing my ear pods and my Mac microphone and all that good stuff. Just trying to get you all the best quality possible. You all should be able to see the welcome screen now, and I'll just take some time while everyone is joining us and logging in. We have people typically log in a couple of minutes late. Trying to launch GoToWebinar sometimes can take a minute. We'll start with this welcome screen here. So if you're new to the Profit Power Hour, every single week we do this webinar, 9 p.m. Eastern. I have a fresh training available to you, and this is about what is going on in my business right now. So this is the most cutting edge training from me every single week. Now, you might have a course for me like Ecom Quick Start or Ecom Success Academy, and you need to go through those courses, right, in order. But on this webinar, I'm not always going to be talking about exactly what is in those courses, right? I'm going to be talking about what I am doing right this very second, tapping into the certain trends. Like not long ago, we were talking about the milk crate challenge, and last week we were talking about Halloween. And so this is going to be where you come to stay up to date with Facebook ads, Shopify, and what's trending right now. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my camera on. Let's see if everybody could see me. Hopefully the lighting is good for everyone in here. Yes. All right, cool. So camera is on now. Put in a 2 if you could see my camera. Just go ahead and put it in a 2. I'm in the kind of like the dining room right now, and I don't particularly love doing webinars in this room, but the air went out on the other wing of the house, so it's like piping hot. It's like so hot where I typically do my webinar. So there's like these white LED lights here, and then this light's yellow. So I like to try to get cool lighting, but whatever. Okay, so the welcome screen. At the top, you'll see where you could start your 14-day free trial with Shopify. Listen, Shopify gives me special links and special perks as a Shopify partner for you, for my students to benefit from. And so if you go to that link there, profitph.com/Shopify, and you sign up for a Shopify store if you don't yet have one, then obviously you'll be tagged to me. You're going to get some additional perks. Shopify sometimes does extended trials and discounts and whatnot. Whatever promotion they're giving me now will be at that link. And right now it's a 14-day free trial with some extra perks. So if you don't have a store or you want to open up a second store, go through that link. You will see my picture on the page where it says start your free trial. Okay. Now on the right-hand side, we have our different ways to connect with me. So make sure you go whatever social media platform you use the most, make sure that you connect with me there. Honestly, like I've been super active on Twitter the last 2 weeks, but I'm not really talking about ecom there. I'm talking about cryptocurrencies and NFTs and stuff. And I'm gonna probably teach you all a little bit about how in the last week or so I have some unrealized gains of about $30,000-$40,000 just playing around in the NFT space. When I say unrealized gains, it's because I haven't sold, right? I'm up, but I haven't sold yet, so I'm holding. So if you want to follow a little bit of my crypto journey, you go to Twitter. Everywhere else, I keep it ecom. So YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, follow me, okay? On the left-hand side, we have our Shopify apps that we recommend, our Facebook targeting tool, our Coupon Hero tool, Shipping Hero, Wheelie opt-in. I know there's a lot of tools there. Screenshot this, check them out, go to the links. It'll show you case studies on how each one is used, and get the ones that you feel like will benefit you the most. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about Wheelie opt-in and how to use it for a Halloween promotion. And at the bottom left, the essential fulfillment apps. These are apps that we use to do print on demand and drop shipping. You know, instead of going directly to AliExpress, what we do is we go to places like Pillow Profits, my #1 dropship app. So the link to go there is amsecretlink.com/profits. Shine On, which is going to be really, really great coming up for the holiday season, especially for like Christmas gifts and whatnot. And Zendrop is profitph.com/Zendrop. You'll see it all at the bottom left of the screen. And Zendrop is a replacement to AliExpress. Brilliant company, fulfillment from the United States and fulfillment from China that can be fast-tracked. So you can get ultra-fast shipping from China and the US using Zendrop. It's completely free. They do have upgraded plans, but anyone can use them for free. Highly recommended, okay? So that would conclude our welcome screen, all right? Now, before we dive into the training here, I want to talk a little bit about what we're going to go over and a little mistake that I made last week, okay? So while I do that, make sure that you go to our Facebook group at facebook.com/group/ProfitPH. Tell everybody to hop on the webinar right now because we're doing part 2 of our Halloween Profits crash course, and I'm re-releasing the wait list for the free mini course that I'm creating for everyone. So let's just say our free mini course, okay? So I'm gonna be giving away a completely free mini course. It's gonna be phenomenal. It will eventually be a paid course. So you will be able to get it for free if you were on last week's webinar or this week's webinar. Right now, it's not finished, it's not completed. I wanna make it awesome for you. And that said, we have a waiting list, all right? So I'll talk about the waiting list in a second. But for now, go to facebook.com/group/ProfitPH and make sure that you tell everybody to hop in. Right now, we have 18,900 members in the Facebook group. So I'm so excited to have you all here in this group. If you're not yet a member of the Facebook group, please make sure that you go ahead and you apply to be in our Facebook group, because this is where you'll rub shoulders with the elite marketers that have gone through my training. You're going to be rubbing shoulders with 6- and 7-figure earners and complete newbies, right? People that have made their first 10 grand, their first 50 grand, the first 100 grand, their first dollar. People who haven't made a single dollar yet, starting right where you are, right? So we have people from every level in this group, and it is free, but it is only for my VIP members. These are very active students, and this is a great community to be in. So make sure that you apply, you go here, you get in the Facebook group. It's free. We'll get you in 24 hours. And if you're already a member, just tell everybody to get their butts in here. What are you waiting on? This is a opportunity, a very short window of opportunity that we're going to discuss tonight on how you can profit fast off of the Halloween buzz and the trend. Now, before I dive into the Halloween Profits Crash Course, part 2, if you missed part 1, then you can always go over here to your accessadrian.com portal. This is your members area. You can scroll down to my courses and software. So scroll down here where it says my courses and software. You'll see where it says Profit Power Hour, and you can hop into the completely free members area and go to webinar replays. And you can watch last week's replay. You'll see the Halloween Profits Crash Course. Make sure that you hover your mouse right here, okay? Hover your mouse over my profile photo, and subscribe so you get notifications when I release these training videos, okay? So make sure that you subscribe, because anytime I drop a private YouTube video, I can still push it to my subscribers. So that said, go back, watch this training here. It is a phenomenal training, and it's going to walk you through the first steps of profiting from Halloween. So we go over different, popular products, like the different costumes that are going to be big this year, and I kind of show you how to launch a product live. Like legitimately, we go in and we launch a hot product live on the webinar, and you get to watch me. Excuse me. You get to watch me do the entire thing. So make sure that you go back and you watch that, okay? So now what I want to do is I want to make up for something that I did last week, or a little screw up that I had. So last week, we released the waiting list for our free mini course, okay? So this is going to eventually be a paid course, but we are going to we're going to give it away to my PPH students for free, okay? And I released this secret page here where you could opt in and you could get on the waiting list for the free mini course. Now, I made a mistake last week and I didn't have the thank you page hooked up, so everyone opted in, but nobody got confirmation. It just went to like a random page. So it's just me being ADD. I'll admit it. It wasn't a tech error. It wasn't a glitch. It was me being human and trying to do too many things at one time, putting together a page, plugging in the opt-in stuff, getting ready for a webinar, answering phone calls and Slacks and Skypes and text messages. And, I just, I'm one person and I made a mistake, and I apologize for that. If you entered last week and you freaked out because you thought that you didn't get your slot, it's fixed now. So you should be able to get in. So just go back to this page here. And when you hit submit to get you put on the list, it's going to take you to an actual thank you page this time, and it'll make sure that you're tagged and you get on the list. So what you'll see is once you submit it, you'll see that this page, it says congrats, you're now on the private waiting list, and this is for my students only, so don't share. So just make sure that you go ahead and you do that. So the link to that, I'll go ahead and give it to y'all, is the same link as last week. So the free mini course waiting list is at profitph.com/secret2021. All right, so if you go to that link right there, then it will put you on the waiting list. You'll get that confirmation. If you opted in last week, just do it again, okay? And that way we make sure that it actually goes into our system, because last week it was going to a blank page. Again, I apologize for that. I'll show this link again at the end of the webinar, but for now, just screen cap it. You don't have to go do it right this second, but just screenshot this, take a picture with your phone, whatever you want to do. Profitph.com/secret2021, and that's how you get on the waiting list for the free course. Okay, now we have a lot of stuff to go over today and or tonight, and I want to essentially, I want to just briefly catch everyone up if they're brand new to this webinar. Again, welcome. If you're brand new, you came in at a great time. And that is, right now what we're doing is we're looking at the seasonal trend, Halloween. It is a massive profit holiday. There's so much money that is transacted for the Halloween season. And if you look over here at Google Trends right here, last week I showed everybody, this is Google Trends. It's Google measuring popularity of certain trends or products or whatever on a scale of 1 to 100. And you can see now that Halloween is at a 100 scale. So right now is the time, right? Right now is the time that Halloween stuff is popping. People are ordering stuff. They're getting their costumes. They're getting party supplies, outdoor decorations for trick-or-treaters. And so I want you to jump in on this because it is so simple to sell seasonal trending products. If you're new, it is so easy to sell Halloween stuff right now because this is really what everybody's looking for. I mean, if you look at this graph on a scale of 1 to 100, it is at a 100, okay? So people are very actively searching for this, very actively searching for this. Just in the last 7 days here, you're going to see that it is very active. Like it went from 75% out of 100 to 100%. So this is a very popular niche. People go all out. We did some research last week and we identified that the average person, excuse me, the average person is spending $80+ on Halloween supplies. So that being said, if we just come back over here and we look at last week's research, last year, people spent an average of $92 in 2020 for Halloween. So 148 million people spent an average of $92 per person for Halloween for a total of $8 billion. Now, last year, a lot of people didn't go all out for Halloween because there weren't as many parties and they weren't sure if there was going to be trick-or-treaters. Now that the world is in a slightly better place, right? People are more comfortable. I would guess, and I mean, this is just an uneducated guess, but I would guess that it's going to go back up, right? I think it's going to be bigger and better than ever because more people are going to want to go all out. So we know that there is $8 billion at least that's about to be transacted. We know that right now, this is at an all-time high for search criteria. And so what I want to do for you is I want to walk you through an entire A to Z game plan for crushing Halloween. Last week, we launched 2 products. We launched a dropship product like this right here, where we could go to Shutterstock and we could get like different, vampire faces or goblin faces or Frankenstein or witch faces, whatever. And we could put them on face masks, right? So you can come over here to Shutterstock and you could type in like, vampire fangs, right? And you got all of these awesome graphics that you can use, like this one right here, and you can put them on face masks. You could do, something like monster face. And you can find some pretty cool designs if you go through here and look at monster face. And the idea behind this was to be able to launch a face mask, because we know that a lot of people for Halloween are probably going to wear face masks. So if we jump over here to our Gear Grabber example site here and we go into, say, like Pillow Profits, there are other companies that do face masks, but I really like Pillow Profits. Where is it at? Right, yeah, Pillow Profits fulfillment app. And we come over here to add products. Wow, they just got some new stuff in. That's cool. Bone hanging door sign. Paul. Oh wow, I'm gonna sell some of this. Okay, so sorry, these are new. These signs right here, these are gonna crush. Wow. Okay, awesome. They're always adding new things in. But we can have, we could sell face masks. They have a couple of different types of face mask, bags, hats, linen totes, so on and so forth. So what we did last week is I went in and I got the face masks, and just close your eyes for a second if this is making you dizzy. I'm trying to find the different face masks. They have a different kind in here, but I just wanted to show everybody real quick. They have the baklava bandanas, which you could see right there, that you can, right here, the bandana 3-pack that you could use. And so I may have passed them. My eyes are playing tricks on me today. Anyways, we launched these face masks, and I thought there was a second version, but apparently there's not. So I'll just click on this one right here. Okay, so this is a face mask and travel case here. And so what we did is we got the image off of Shutterstock that I showed you, and we designed it in a way that we can legitimately drag and drop, right? So we could literally drag and drop stuff. So like, watch this. I got my files up here. And if you just get the image off Shutterstock, you can drag it, drop it, and watch this. Whoop. 1500 by 1700 JPEG. I must have grabbed the wrong file. But you can grab the file here, which I'm just grabbing the wrong file, and drag it and drop it over, and it's going to put it on the face mask for you, right? So that was last week's idea, is come over here, grab some cool print or faces, like we could say Halloween print, and put these over face mask. Okay, it's a winner. I promise you, it's a winner. How do I know it's a winner? I know it's a winner because one of the most popular Halloween websites in the world, HalloweenCostumes.com, is featuring face masks for sale. And if you take a look at some of the face masks that they have available, it kind of gives you an idea. You can find clown faces and interesting print. Like, look at this print here. Right, so I duplicate winners. I look at what's working right now, like HalloweenCostumes.com. We would all agree that that's probably a pretty dang popular website to shop on for Halloween, yeah? I mean, they own a insanely valuable domain name. If I'm looking for Halloween costumes and I go online, probably gonna type in Halloween costumes, right? And so this is a very simple pattern of skeletons here, right? And if you look at some of the other ones, like look at this, look at how simple this is right here. It's incredibly simple. So I can come over here to Shutterstock and I can type in, you know, cat whiskers, and I can, it's going to take me a second. You might have to modify the search a little bit, but that's okay. So cat face cartoon. All right, so like this right here, there's probably a ton more with color and whatnot that we could look at, but we can grab this and easily copy and paste it, drag and drop it into a fulfillment app like Pillow Profits, where we're now selling face masks that are quite similar to those that are already selling on Halloween.com, right? I mean, that's pretty dang similar. Even the nose in itself kind of makes the heart shape. Would y'all agree with me on that? Just say yes. I mean, this is almost the exact same thing that is selling over here on Halloween.com. It might even be the same thing, right? And so that is what's working right now. And all you have to do is go look at HalloweenCostumes.com, go to their face mask section, and you can see which ones are working the best, right? So again, we're duplicating success. So here we have some shark faces, clown faces, animal faces, like a bear face, cat face. And the reason that I'm going in so hard on the face mask is because I feel like even those that aren't like, you know, gung-ho about the pandemic and, you know, wear a mask everywhere you go, I think that even some of those people might say, hey, look, it's gonna be a lot of kids running around, lots of people exchanging hands and candy, and maybe a good costume this year would be a face mask, because people wear face masks for Halloween, even if it is not during a pandemic. Does that make sense? Yes? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, awesome. All right, so yeah, that's what we did last week. And this week, what I want to do is I want to talk to you about a couple of other trends that you could probably cash in on. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna just go down here to the bottom of our notes, and we're gonna type out this game plan here. All right, so last week, again, just for everyone to see again, There's $8 billion spent during Halloween season in the US. Average person spending 92 bucks. We know that, you know, we want to look for decorations and costumes because those are the two things that are going to sell, not candy. They can go to local, you know, Walmart and get candy, but decor and costumes. We're looking for things that are trending right now, different things that hit are shirts, masks, so on and so forth. Now, here's I would call this right here. If y'all remember, this was being silly with me last week. All right, I'd call this easy money Halloween ideas. Okay, number one, all right, is going to be shirts versus hoodies. Okay, so easy money Halloween ideas, shirts versus hoodies. Now, everybody wears a shirt, right? When you got to put clothes on to go outside, at least in most places. And, you know, a lot of people for Halloween, to keep things simple, they will just wear a funny shirt with a funny saying on it. And most people think when it comes to Halloween, oh, I'm going to sell a t-shirt. But what I wanted to point out is that with hoodies, you have more profit built in, and hoodies are great because they help, you know, with a costume. If you're wearing like a mask, you have the hood up on it. They're warm, and it's cold in October, you know, going into November in a lot of places. So a lot of people are going to wear hoodies, and they're comfortable. And so don't just think about selling t-shirts, think about selling hoodies. Now, some of the ideas that popped off of my head were, first off, all right, more profit built in hoodies. All right, so definitely understand that. Also, we wanted to have simple designs equal money. All right, simple designs equal money. Now, when I say simple designs equal money, what do I mean? All right, the types of simple designs that we're looking for here are, you know, funny Halloween quotes, or simply stupid shirt ideas. Now, when I say simply stupid shirt ideas, it really is. It's like you don't have to think very hard to come up with this stuff. But we do want to outline that there's more profit built into hoodies. So if you were to jump over here into, let's just say like T-Launch, for example, which is a completely free app that anybody can use. Let me just jump over here into creating a product, and we can come over here to shirts, right? So you can get a shirt for about $11.25 and mark it up to 24 bucks. Sure, you're gonna have like $15 built in of profit margin. But if you come down here to like a crew neck sweatshirt, or if you come down here to the hoodies, which is $18.75. So a hoodie can be sold for $49.50. So I want to play this out for you, okay? So when it comes to profit margins here, all right? When it comes to profit margins, shirts, all right, cost equals 11.25, and you are you're going to sell this at you know, $19.99 plus shipping and handling. So I would just say your profit margin here is roughly going to be, so profit margin equals around roughly $13, okay, on a t-shirt. But with hoodies, this might be easier. shirts cost, sell, if you're new, sorry, you'll learn. I'm very OCD about how stuff looks on the screen. All right, so our shirt cost is $11.25. We're selling it at $19.99 plus, you know, I would say $4.95 shipping handling, which is going to give us about a, you know, $25 shirt. If our cost is $11.25, then we are going to, and y'all know I'm also very, very bad at math. So we'll just say 25 minus 11.25. That's going to give us $13.75, just so we're accurate. All right. Our hoodies that we could sell, and this is where, when I first started selling t-shirts, I was like flabbergasted that I was making this mistake and didn't know about it. I have so many tabs open, sorry. There's so much more money to be made in hoodies, and people will spend the money on the hoodies, right? They see value in hoodies. So $18.75. All right, so the cost on a hoodie is $18.75. We're going to be selling these hoodies for about $49.99 plus $4.95 shipping and handling, right? Which is going to give us a profit of, I'm not even going to try to do the math. All right, so $49.99 plus shipping is $4.95, which we charge. And we are subtracting that from a cost of $18.75. Okay, we get $36.19. All right, $36.19, and that's going to be our profit margin. All right, so as you can see here, what I'm about to show you, if you sell, okay, if you sell shirts, then you're chasing $13 profit per customer. If you sell the hoodies, you're chasing $36 profit per customer. So you can sell 3 times, well, just about 3 times less of the hoodies and make just as much money. Does that make sense? Every customer that clicks and buys your product is a customer that's generating upwards of $36. So that is why I wanted to point this out, because shirts and hoodies are big sellers over the Halloween holiday. So let me give you an example of some shirts and hoodies that would work really, really well. All right. So if I come over here and I go to Halloween shirts, let me show you some cool ideas. One place that I like to go to do some research on shirts, let me see if I can pull it up real quick, is Teespring. So teespring.com is a shirt company. All right, so they have some pretty popular shirts. There's another one called Redbubble. And what I'll do is I'll usually come in here and I'll find the t-shirt section. So let me just click on some shirts here and see if they have made it hard again to do some research. They used to have a little search bar. Hold on. And usually, like, they will have like the hottest designs for a holiday on here, but I'm just not seeing it. So I don't want to spend too much time sitting here looking for it, but where'd it go? Always moving stuff. Shop products. Okay, so we'll move to the next. Because I don't want to sit here. You can go to teespring.com and find the search bar. All right, the other one is Redbubble. So what I'll do is I'll just type in Halloween shirt. And when I was talking about over here in our notes, I said simply stupid, right? And funny Halloween quotes. These sell really, really well. If you come over here to Redbubble, which is a massive, massive, massive site that sells apparel, and you take a look at shirts like this, it legitimately is just a shirt of a ghost that says boo, that's doing a thumbs down. So you can easily go to Fiverr and find a design like this. And now you're selling shirts that legitimately just say boo on it. You can see that this is in fact getting sales on Redbubble. You can see the reviews and what people think about it. And so when we come over here, also when we type in Halloween, it's going to give us categories of spooky, scary, horror, witch, ghost, pumpkin, skull. So things that work really well that I was thinking about, like pumpkins, could be really cool. So I don't think I'm going to be able to find a design live. I'm gonna have to dig. I mean, look, there's 259,000 results here. But imagine if you're doing a hoodie, okay? And you come over here, hit start designing, and you do a orange hoodie, okay? And you just put like the black eyes and black teeth or whatever, and it makes a pumpkin, right? So it's like a pumpkin face. Watch this. If I come over here to Shutterstock, where is Shutterstock? Here we go. Pumpkin face. All right, and we can find a pumpkin face here. We don't necessarily have to have like the entire pumpkin, but we could take any of this. Like we could take the eyeballs and the mouth from this, and we could obviously we could search this by vectors, illustrations, photos. So maybe we go to like illustrations here, and that'll narrow it down a little bit here. And we can find a pumpkin design and throw it on a orange hoodie. We could also come in here and we could do like a ghost face. All right, like these types of ghost faces right here. Okay, so they're very, very simple designs on Shutterstock. We could even get some of these really spooky faces right here. Some of these actually would qualify as a pumpkin face. Like, I mean, for real, look, that's what I was looking for. See this face here on the top right? That's a pumpkin face. And so anyways, my point is that you could easily take these and put them on a black hoodie, then where the face is white. You could put them on a white hoodie. I'm not seeing a white color here though, and make it black. You can have the orange one and have like the scary pumpkin face on here. So, I mean, look, it's so simple when you start going to places like shutterstock.com and typing in these types of things. Like there's some ghosts right there. You can put boo next to it. And I know, you're probably saying, Adrian, this is really simple stuff. I get that. Like I get that this is simple stuff, but that's what sells. Like simple stuff works so well. Like taking this spooky face right here and putting it on the orange hoodie, and fetching a premium of $49 or $45 per sale. That would be the way to go if you were to go and start selling hoodies and whatnot. Now, additionally though, you can go in and you can look at some of the designs that they have here, and you can look at like Halloween quotes. So watch this. Okay. So if we type in Halloween quotes here, you can find shirts, but let's see here. Taking a second to load. What does this even say? I believe in ghosts, but more importantly, I hope they believe in themselves. I mean, I don't even know what that means, but it's selling over here on Redbubble, right? So my internet's running a little slow, so things are just taking a little while to load here. Another thing, that one was funny, have a garbage bag day. Another thing that we could do here to find some good quotes is we can simply just come over here to google.com and go to images here. There we go. And we can find tons and tons and tons of Halloween quotes that we can put on t-shirts, like this right here. This type of stuff sells so well. I can't tell you how many things like this I sold. Come on, quit being stupid. Ghosts and goblins, spooks galore, scary witches at your door, yada, yada, yada. This type of stuff, I mean, if you, like, I've been ready for Halloween since last Halloween. I mean, how simple is that? It is so simple. You can go to and type in funny Halloween quotes. That'll narrow it down a little bit here. You can also come over here and type in popular Halloween quotes, and that will narrow it down. You can even see that some of these are like pillows. We wish you a spooky, scary, creepy, haunted Halloween. People buy this stuff. You can start selling pillows with pillow profits so easily, right? So coming in here and just typing this stuff in, like Halloween quote t-shirt, and it's going to give you all of the t-shirts right now that you can really kind of mimic. Worst costume ever, right? Forget princesses, I want to be a vampire. Don't worry, I need this axe for work. A little hocus pocus, darling. I mean, look at this. Who needs a costume? Being the dentist is scary enough. You can target people with the job description as dentist on Facebook. You can't scare me, I'm a baker. So anyways, we could spend an hour going through all of these quotes, but the point is, you can easily mimic these and have a designer on Fiverr and crush it. Now, one just came up that I know will do well. I've sold one very similar to it before, and it's always for sale every Halloween on our site. This isn't the exact one, but it's very similar right here. On the left-hand side, it says, I'm just here for the booze, and it's a ghost with wine. If you put a ghost in that particular saying on a t-shirt, it's up here at the top right. Let me see if I can make it any bigger. I'm just here for the booze, and you target like 25-plus-year-old women, this works really well. If you switch it from wine to beer, and target men, probably do pretty well. I'm not saying if you're a woman then you don't like beer. I'm just telling you statistically, the beer shirts that we sold to a particular demographic, and the wine stuff that we sold, majority sold to a different demographic. So just remember, if you're new here, I only speak in numbers, and when we're trying to make money on the internet, we target the people that are most likely to purchase the product. Does that make good sense? Yes? So these types of things work really, really well. So make sure that you launch some funny Halloween quotes and simply stupid shirt ideas. Hoodies are going to work really, really well with more profit margins. Okay, so the other thing that we hit were, face masks. All right, and the face mask ideas, we're going to be like, goblin, ghost, cat, vampires. Okay, and we're going to be using use stock for simple images. All right, and then number 3. All right, so the other thing is going to be Halloween costume accessories. So some of the accessories that people purchase for Halloween are, for example, wigs. Another one that does really well, this I think will do really well this year, is mustaches. They're a popular movie where guys got like the mustache, glasses, fangs, fake blood, witch hats always do really well. So these are some of the things that you can go in, and they're accessories. You're not selling a full-blown costume, right? So like if we're looking at Suicide Squad, which is going to be popular, then you can come over here and find Harley Quinn-esque wigs on AliExpress that you can start selling, because a lot of people are going to want to dress up as Harley Quinn for Halloween. Now, Cruella de Vil, another one. So this is going to be a super hot item for Halloween this year. All the research that we've done on Google points to this. All right. So these are going to be super hot items. And again, like I did my research. Okay. So I know that if I come over here and I go to, where's the website I was on that had all the, I think I had it up, but maybe I don't have it pulled up anymore. So let's just pull this up real fast just so y'all can see. So Halloween costumes 2021. Okay. So when I go to Halloween costumes 2021, you can come over here and do the research on the trends. And look, some of the first things that come up is Cruella de Vil. You've got the Bugs Bunny, Michael Jordan movie that did LeBron James that came out. Superheroes are always going to be big. What are the top 10 Halloween costumes? That's going to depend on if it's a kid, if it's an adult, if it's a guy or a girl, so on and so forth. But Halloween costume trends for 2021. And again, you can come over here and you can do some very, very simple research like this just 6 days ago came out. And if we scroll through here, it's going to take a second for everything to load, but this is going to give us a good idea of some of the trends for 2021. And we're not trying to look for like the I don't know how to pronounce this, the Bridgerton entire costume. We're looking for the accessories that we can sell that people are going to be looking for, right? So that's what we're looking for here, are the accessories. So a simple Google search over here on popular Halloween trends for 2021, the media tells people what's popular. People do this like, okay, that's popular, so that's something that I'm going to dress up as this year. Y'all know how it works, right? Let me see, get back up here. All right, so let me just pull this up. I have some more ideas for you. The screen's so big, it's hard for me to even work my way around here. And some of these websites just load so slow. They have so many ads here. All right, so like Pop Sugar, a very popular website, has 69 different Halloween ideas here. We can kind of just make our way through the slideshow here, and there's 69 ideas here of what could be popular moving into 2021 Halloween season. So they're literally giving, and if you look at it, it's all the popular TV shows, all the popular movies, all the popular events. Like there's the Cruella, Suicide Squad's inevitably in here somewhere. And so we're looking for accessories that can help people kind of mimic and match some of these popular ideas. Okay, simple enough, right? All right, that being said, the other thing that we can do, and I love using this strategy if you have no idea and you just want to start selling some cool decorations, because decorations are going to be really hot. So we'll just say, what number are we on? 4. Halloween decorations. Tool is something called watchcount.com, also Etsy.com. All right, so Etsy.com and watchcount.com. Now, with Etsy, it's cool because we can come over here and type in Halloween decorations. Indoor versus outdoor are going to be 2 totally different things. And we can organize by top customer reviews or most recent. So let's go with top customer reviews. And we've got like the hanging bats outside. We've got, neon pumpkin witch hat lights so people can decorate inside and whatnot. And so it's easy to come over here to our AliExpress and just type in neon pumpkin sign. And look at that right here. Very, very similar to what just showed up on Etsy, honestly. I think I saw that same thing. Yeah, look, here it is on Etsy. Right here, obviously there are different sizes, and depending on size, it's going to go up. You can see that they're actually sold out of their smallest size. Okay, and over here on AliExpress, we can find a very similar item here. We'll probably want to shop it, right, for prices, because this one is a bit more expensive here, but we can start selling the same exact thing, right? We can literally find the same sign, shop it, get a better price, and we know that it's selling because one size is actually sold out on Etsy. So this another great way to look at decorations is just come over here and look at Etsy and look at what's popular. And you can go to AliExpress and you can find most of this stuff. Like you can find most of it on AliExpress and list it for sale. Remember, you're a drop shipper, okay? You're not stocking and inventorying any of this stuff. There's no fee to list this on your site. So for Halloween, my recommendation is throw up a Halloween collection on your Shopify store and just put as much in it as you possibly can, because with Halloween, people are going to like so many different things. So just look at what's popular. All right, so you could say indoor decorations. Look at what's popular over here. Okay, what has a lot of reviews? This has 946 reviews. Right here, they're little light up Halloween ghosts, right? So they look like they're pretty small, that go on a mantle or whatever. So you could probably find something similar to this if we search through AliExpress. Like we might not find the exact same thing, but you can see right here they have light up pumpkins and ghosts and skulls and whatnot that look cool on mantles. So we're looking for the idea, we're looking at our best way to mimic it. All right, the next thing that I would do is use this website called Watch Count. Very old strategy here. And what Watch Count does is it looks at what people are watching on eBay. In other words, people have favorited on eBay in essence, and they're looking for, they're looking at potentially buying. By going to eBay and seeing how many people are watching a specific item, we can kind of gauge how popular that item might be, right? So if I just come over here to eBay and I'm like, okay, what's selling on eBay, right? And I type in Halloween, we're gonna have 1.5 million things come up on Halloween. So how do we know, what people want? Well, when somebody's looking at an item like these Halloween masks, actually we listed these for sale last week, people that are interested in it but have not bought it just yet, they can come over here very simply and easily and just type add to watch list. And when you hit add to watch list, it kind of like saves it, right, in your favorites and until the item's sold out or the auction ends or whatever. So we can see that 29 of these have sold recently from this auction. Well, look, if you come over here to Zendrop, which is that dropship fulfillment center I told you about, we can sell these same masks, the same mask. We actually, last week, if you go back and watch the replay, we listed these masks for sale on our store. Look, the same masks that are popular over here on eBay. But my point that I was trying to show you was that on eBay, people can come in and they can hit watch. Like if we're looking at this huge, giant outdoor thing, we're thinking about buying it, we can add this to our watch list. All right, does that make sense? And so what watch count does is it allows us to come over here to watchcount.com. It's a free tool, and it allows us to see what the most watched items on eBay are. So if I come over here and I type in Halloween and hit show me, then it's going to list in order from most popular to least popular what the most watched items are. So these 10 millimeter 100 LED Christmas tree fairy string party lights are being watched because people will use these to decorate for Halloween. And I mean, right out of the gate, we can see that neon lights are some of the most watched items that come up for the term Halloween. What does that tell us, right? It tells us that right now, if you go list some neon lights on your store and do an advertisement for Halloween lights, then you're probably going to get a lot of attention. Cyberpunk clear lens glasses. Let's take a look at these. All right, so these are super popular right now. There's 1,604 people watching this particular item right here. So how can we find some of these? All right, Cyberpunk clear lens glasses, clear lens glasses. We can just simply copy this over here. And when we do that, we could jump back over to AliExpress. Now, this may not pull up, well, just pulled up exactly what we were looking for to the T. All right, so look, this is like one of the most watched items right now on eBay, and we can immediately list this on our store and start selling it. Now, always look at the shipping dates and do your due diligence and try to find a vendor that can ship this fast. Sometimes you shorten the word here, it'll pull up more options. But that said, always do your due diligence on shipping times. I just want to point that out. But I would highly, highly, highly recommend you jump over here to watch count. And this is great, not even just for Halloween research, but just product research in general. Now, we can change this up a little bit, and we can say Halloween costume. And now it's going to show us the Halloween costumes that are being watched the most. A full body spandex suit. So a lot of people are looking at these suits. It looks like, skin suit, cat suit, so on and so forth. We've got these Art Deco dresses. It looks like something from that could be like the Great Gatsby, the 1920s. Maybe that one popular show that's on right now. These masks right here, fake cheerleading outfits, steampunk glasses, steampunk goggles, 924 watchers. Watch this. Steampunk goggles, boom, right here, $3.11. And that has over 1,000 people over here on watch count looking for or watching this product at the $19.99 price point. So plus shipping and handling, right? Or no, that's got free shipping. We can get them for $3. Look at this, the same goggles over here, $3, right? So, I mean, so simple to find high profit margin items that people are looking for right now. You don't just want to list a bunch of crap on your store. You want to list stuff that people are really looking for. And that's why everything tonight that I've shown you, from face masks to wigs to decorations, t-shirts and hoodies, every time I've shown you and talked about an item, I have proven first that it's what the people want. right? I've proven that it's a trend. I've proven that people are searching for it, that people are buying it, and that there are reviews on it. And really, this is like what I do before Halloween. I go do this. I have my team do this. We find items through Redbubble. We find items through Etsy. We find items through Watch Count, and then we list them for sale. We have t-shirts and hoodies that make funny sayings on them that people might wear as a costume. Face masks will be a new thing that we do this year. So, you know, this is something that I do believe that you should all be doing. Now, finally, we're going to talk more about this next week. There will be a part 3 to this because I have my list here, Halloween outline list. I didn't get to the last part of this because I'm just trying to show you so much. But we're going to start talking about how you could build an email list during Halloween at an accelerated rate. One of the apps that I built is called Wheelie Opt-in. So I'm going to try to highlight it right here. It's highlighted in purple on the left-hand side. It's called Wheelie Opt-in. And you go to profitph.com/WO. I can't remember, I think it's like $19 a month or something like that. And what it does is it will let you build a pop-up to capture people's email addresses. So check this out. If I come over here to apps and I scroll down to Wheelie Opt-in, what this will do is it will help us build an email list, and we're going to talk about this a little bit more next week. But anyways, it'll tell you how many leads you've captured and how much money it's made you. But anybody can very quickly have a Halloween promotion. Like, this is the standard wheel. What it does is when people hit your website, when they move their mouse off the website and they try to leave, it will essentially, what it's going to do is it's going to pop up this game and say, hey, before you win, you could get a big discount or win a free item. Just put your email address in. And we have a built-in template here for Halloween. There are 3 done-for-you Halloween themes in this app. So the first one here has the pumpkins on it, and there's 2 weeks in a row there's been a gnat fly in front of my face. It's color themed. It's done for you. Like, all I have to do is choose the Halloween theme. And so you could put your own prizes in here, be it a free Halloween shirt, a free Halloween face masks, free whatever, a free or you could get free shipping or a 25% discount, something that will entice people to opt in. And we have 3 different done for you designs. So that was Halloween theme 1. This is Halloween theme 2. And then we have Halloween theme 3. Now, of course, if you have this, then you know that you can go in and you can customize this to your liking, but it makes your store themed for Halloween. Whenever somebody goes to your store and tries to leave, a Halloween game comes up. And so this could be a great way for you to build a bigger email list off of the Halloween buzz. Now, of course, you know, you can come over here and you can hook it up with SendLane, MailChimp, GetResponse, ActiveCampaign, Klaviyo, Market Hero. You can toggle all the prizes and the probability to win prize, your big prize or small prize, using these sliders here. This is not going to be a Wheelie Opt-in webinar, but I just wanted to point this out that, you know, when you're selling Halloween stuff on your store, if you have Wheelie Opt-in or you go get it, it's $20, I believe, like $19 or $20, I think. It's been so long, I can't remember how much it is. But this will automatically put this game on your store. So when someone leaves, you build a bigger email list. And not only that, they put their email address in and win a discount, they're more likely to convert and earn you money. So super, super important that you use a strategy like this and take full advantage of the Halloween season. Now, next week, I'm going to go over a Halloween promotion, email marketing promotion for you. So there will be a part 3. I was going to try to get it done today, but part 3 of this is going to be, what's your Halloween email marketing game plan going to be? We'll talk more about Wheelie Opt-in, but right at this point, we've talked about different ideas of things to sell. You should know what to do to find what to sell right now. I just went through all of it for you. Now it's how do we get emails and how do we crush promotions and get literally zero ad spend, massive profits on our store using email marketing. That's going to be next week. All right. So that being said, everyone, make sure that you go over to our Facebook group. I'm going to be going in there and choosing a completely random winner that posted at the beginning of this webinar. I'm going to be giving away $100 cash prize money. So if you have not yet joined the group, go to facebook.com/group/ProfitPH. All right, it's right there at the bottom. And also remember the free mini course that I'm putting together for you. This is for you, okay? Is at profitph.com/secret2021. Go get on the waiting list, all right? Because everything should work now. So just make sure that you go do that ASAP, all right? So go to the group. I will see you there. I'm going to give away $100. Hope you enjoyed tonight's webinar. We went through the hottest trends. We went through different products that are working. We went through different research methods to figure out what the people want through Etsy, through eBay, watch count. And we touched a little bit on how to build a bigger email list with Halloween promotions on your store. So hope that you enjoyed it. I love you all. I hope that you have a great week. I hope that you enjoyed this training. I will see you next week, same place, same time on our Profit Power Hour for our part 3, our final part, the final webinar for our crash course Halloween profits. 3-part series that we've done here, I guess it will be. So go to the group and I'll give away some cash money. I hope that this helps you generate some sales and some profits. I mean, you see the proof, it's working. Implement it, right? Don't just consume, take action, right? I'll see you next week and I'll see you in the Facebook group. I hope you all have a phenomenal night, a phenomenal week, and I'll see you in the Profit Power Hour. Good night, y'all.